instead of his blood, they find their own. Now, I'm not here to point the finger, but who's more for it? Is it the streets or us for not helping them because they sin? I thought a sin was a sin, so he or she without sin. And hey, please, cast the first stone.
Come on now.
I'm saying we're wrong when we know the power of God and we know my people that God saves. I say God saves. So if he's our shepherd, then why won't we? My people, God saves. I say God saves. This message is more for than you and me. This is for the preachers that preach in the churches where they are comfortable. I want you to go tell your sermons out there on the streets. I want you to take your Bible into the bar. I want you to go witness inside of a club. Those preachers that claim that they lay hands, please lay hands on that stripper that's in desperate need of genuine love because she believes.
Come on now.
Instead of looking at her wrong, please embrace that young brother whose only occupation you think is to be a thug because he knows no better. I mean, he went straight from high school to the streets. So now when he opens his Bible and reads, they laugh because he reads, job.
All right.
No, son. Son, that's the book of Job. And that's not on him, that's on us. Because we've all opened our Bibles to the book of Matthew where Jesus told the parable about when giving something, don't more than just enough or it will be taken from you.
Yes, sir.
So what I'm telling you that if you have a gift, it is your responsibility to use that gift in order to bring his children closer to him and prepare the eternal soldiers of God. For the soldiers of God, we are at war. It's not about quantity but quality. So don't be afraid to open your heart. And it's a sin to even shut your door when you know the power of God and you know about people that God saves. I said God saves. It should be a race on who can say this who's the fastest. My people, God saves. I said God saves. We should put ourselves on that road to Damascus where most sinful became saved. The non-believers begin to believe, not because of what they were told, but simply because the way of a murdering man, Paul, changed the way that he lived. Yeah. You too can take a murder off the streets and non-believer and change the thief. The power of God is in ordinary people. People, you can find the power of God in me. It's in my words. I need you to hear me because we are screaming for your help. The streets are screaming, save me! Save me! I'm asking you. Will you put your hands into the fire and save me? I'm asking you. Will you put your hands into the fire and trust your God to protect you in order to save me? I'm asking you. And I'm asking you. And I'm asking you. Will you put your hand into the fire and put your faith over your fear? Don't just talk, God. Give God the glory. In order to protect you, he will always be there. He is with you. He is not above you. Stop preaching that. It makes him seem impossible. And that's something we don't understand. But he is in you, so look inside. Don't just pray for my city. Save my city. It takes a life to save lives. I said he is not above you. He is in you, so look inside. Don't just pray for my city. Save my city. It takes a life to save lives. And we can all be used by God. No matter what you've been through. No matter what they told you that you can't do. Travis, they told me that Abraham was too old. They said Peter denied Christ not once, not twice, but 3 times. And Lazarus was so dead, he was cold. But these stories are to tell his potential. That God doesn't need weak soldiers. He needs strong soldiers. And strong soldiers only strong based on the obstacles that they have been through. I said based on the obstacles that they have been through.
Yes.
He wants us to rumble so our future believes. But the book also says stay humble and others will follow in your lead. But if you're afraid to put your life on the line like Stephen and get stoned, then you're weak in your belief. With me, my feet firmly planted, and like Adam, I will fight for my Eve. For I consider myself a soldier of God. So like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, place me in the fire and I will not leave. I said I am a servant of God, and God told me that he needs me to tell you that God saves.